Hey guys, this is Leif from Goldfish Corner. Welcome back. And today we're going to talk about another very practical topic, how to feed the goldfish in winter. As we are approaching winter, right now is the December. For next few videos, I'm going to talk about a series of videos talk about winter care for your goldfish. So this is the first one we talk about how to feed goldfish in winter. And then the second video, I'm going to talk about what are those goldfish that like the coldness. And the third video in this series, what type of goldfish that need a heater in winter. Please subscribe my channel, and this is going to help my channel grow, and this is also going to motivate me to make more goldfish videos and also help you to get the latest update from my channel. Now let's go back to how to feed goldfish in winter. The winter care secret depends on the two scenarios. We have outdoor tank and indoor tank. And the outdoor tank and indoor tank, the way to feed goldfish is totally different. The top one, that is outdoor goldfish tank, is already frozen on top of the water. You can see a little icy surface on top, and the fish are very quiet and almost hibernate. On the opposite side, for the indoor tank, the fish is still active, still normal. So keep in mind, what I'm talking about today's winter care is more focused on the outdoor tank. No matter outdoor, indoor, and all the water temperatures that's changed. So the winter care secret is all depends on the temperature. You gotta check your water temperature, and then you can decide it which way you're gonna feed goldfish. So why depending on the temperature? This is internal anatomy of a goldfish. The goldfish does not have any stomach. The way the goldfish digest the food is pretty much through intestines. So pretty much the digestions rely on the two part. One is the intestines. The other one is probiotics. So just by intestine of goldfish, they're not able to grind or they're not able to digest all the food. They need help. And the probiotic is a natural tools or natural help. You can tell the goldfish digestion function depends on the temperature. For the high temperatures like 25 degree, the digestion time is about around 1 hour. However, during the cold water temperature about 10 degrees Celsius, it's gonna take 19 to 20 hours, which means you feed goldfish today during the winter outdoor tank, and you're gonna see the fish waste like the next day or the day after. The digestion function depends on the water temperature. So why is truly because the probiotic. And we can see, let's talk about more of probiotics, because the probiotic, as you can see on this picture, is kind of a rod-shaped live bacteria naturally found in the fermented food. For instance, the yogurt, there's a billions of probiotics bacteria in your yogurts. My friends are not just satisfied to see the picture, but also want to see some microscopic image and videos. And I found this one from Dr. Fraz. So you can see those rod-shaped bacteria. This is the probiotic, and this is how the goldfish digestion function depends on by probiotics. You can see they are very active. There's a lot of them if the condition is right, and this is the rod-shaped probiotics. And the benefit obviously of probiotics, I can give a list of those. The major thing is enhance the digestions and also help the goldfish absorbs nutrients from the food. So without probiotics, your goldfish gonna have lots of problem of digestions. Probiotics can also improve goldfish growth. Obviously, you have a better digestion, you're gonna have a better body growth. The last bullet point is important, is that probiotics can also boost the immune system of goldfish. I also posted this picture, which is relatively recent, published in 2018 by Indian researchers. They actually had a very intensive lab experiment to prove that the positive effect of the probiotics to goldfish. So probiotics, it depends on the temperature. If the temperature lower than 15 degrees C, the probiotic bacteria become inactive. And if you lower the temperature further, like 10 degrees Celsius, the probiotics actually goes to the hibernate, pretty much no activity at all. If you link this temperature dependency of probiotics, you probably get your aha moment. That is why my winter feeding schedule should depend on the temperature, because the probiotics activity depends on the temperature. We have less activity of probiotic during the winter. What kind of food we should feed for my goldfish? Now I'll tell you the secret. So the secret food is called wheat germ. So wheat germ food is perfect for goldfish in the low temperature. So what is the wheat germ? It is reproductive part. It's just a little tiny part. They call it embryo of the seed, and it's only take about 3% of the wheat. It is a concentrated source of so many nutrients, vitamin E, folic acid, and zinc, magnesium, and also essential fatty acid and fatty alcohols. It is also a good source of the fiber. What does the fiber help? The fiber also help the goldfish digestions, right? For me and for many goldfish hobbyists, during the winter temperature for the outdoor tank, they use the wheat germ during the low temperature, like 7 Celsius to 15 degrees Celsius. There are many product wheat germs. You can go anything of the wheat germ. You may not go wrong. It always depends on your practice. The product that I trust is Hikari wheat germs. You can easily get it from Amazon. I just left it link here, and also you can check the card, which is on this side, has this wheat germs link that you can buy from Amazon. So now we know why we cannot feed too much during the winter time, because the digestion function depends on the probiotics. And probiotics has less activity during the low temperature, and we have to feed the wheat germs. Now the question is how. If the temperature lower than 15 degrees C, we always go with the wheat germs, and you don't want to feed every day. You're probably going to feed every 10 to 15 days, especially during the sunny days if it's an outdoor tank. The feeding schedule should be between 10 o'clock a.m. to 3 o'clock p.m. And also the other secret is to keep the water in the green water. And also if you don't have green water, green carpet algae is a good way. You have a green algae in the tank that are going to create additional nutrients, also help the goldfish developing better immune system. In terms of other temperature, let's check the next table. This is the temperature effect table for goldfish. So it depends on the different temperature, your feed schedule is going to be different. If the water lower than 60 degrees Celsius, no feeding at all. The fish is actually in hibernation mode. For the yellow zone from 7 degrees Celsius to 18 degrees Celsius, that is, they have a slow metabolism. You need to feed wheat germs. Very little, just go back to previous slides, the feed schedule, very little food. Do not feed more. If you feed more, you're going to create a problem for the spring. During the higher degrees, like 19 degrees Celsius to 30 degrees Celsius, you can go feed more schedule. That is time the goldfish is going to grow very actively, your feed schedule. And if the temperature above 30 degrees C, please do not feed, and the temperature is also not good for the goldfish. Please just take a look at this table, and this table is going to become one of your critical reference for your goldfish keeping. The other thing I want to share a tip of the water change for the low temperature. First, you don't want a sudden change in the temperature. If that's a general rule, no matter what temperature, high or low temperature. The second of all, you want to do a least water change. The typical every 10 days. You don't want to change it every day, so the fish has to adjust the new water. You have to use aged tap water. Many people use the fresh water with water condition. Personally, I don't recommend that. I just use the aged tap water over 2 days. That's probably good for you to use. The fourth one is you want to keep a light green water, because the green water gonna do all the tricks. You feed less, you have less water change. The green water is a magic water. It can keep the water quality right, but also contains the algae and the nutrients that kind of additional food resource for your goldfish. The last resort, obviously, if things go wrong, you have to use a heater for some cases. So what the cases you need to use heater and what type of goldfish you want to use heater during the winter, I'm gonna talk in the third video of this winter care series, so please stay tuned. All right, that's about it. This is the secret of how to feed your goldfish in winter. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope some of those my point can let you to think. Keep in mind, the most important thing of goldfish is learn and keep it in practice, and then you learn from there. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.